Okay, hello. Troy White, Hoodoo Financial. Um, this time we're back on economic development, and we want to include the concept of using group economics as a method of economic development, and particular using investment clubs as a grassroots component of group economics in the process of economic development. So that's what it's all about. But let's dive into the particulars. So what it's basically about is building an economy and to create a unique business infrastructure is what's required to one empower that group by having a circular economic system or process or basically components where assets can circulate basically. And this requires widespread participation, and that's family wealth building is what's required to be widespread. So, you know, participants need to take place as producers and consumers of goods and services, business and consumer goods and services. You'll see what I mean as we move forward. And the key is that each individual is there was a requirement that that individual prospers so that the group can prosper. To be successful as a group, the components must be successful. And so by joining an investment club with guidance and the proper goals and sharing of information and education to advance the ball forward, you guys can achieve your goals. So, the world is changing in terms of economics. There's a whole new era for entrepreneurship, and that's because of the tools, the technologies, the strategies, the whole social networking and business infrastructures, the reduction of costs, and I can go on and on and on. But these things have cascade to create an opportunity that just all barriers are down for new entrepreneurs. And entrepreneurs are the ones who spark economic activity in the first place. So you need the individual to become entrepreneurs so that we can all have businesses. And in those businesses, you take part in through group economics. If they're in your economic group, you do business with them first. You know, Membership has its privileges, is what I always say for those businesses that work together. And so, this decreases many of the barriers and even adds access to capital. So there's no longer the same difficulties of coming up with the money to start a business. In many instances, you don't even need the money. We have crowdsourcing for your projects now. You have crowdfunding that you can even use within closed groups. And you have peer-to-peer lending, peer-to-peer equity. And this is through, you can, share these tools through economic marketing and production alliances within your group. And this, it starts with small investment clubs, you know, families and friends getting the ideas together, sitting down, taking it as a business. And of course, there's guidance that's necessary, but we'll touch on that as well. But these tools and technologies are changing the entire world in terms of economics and commerce. And the financial tools alone are transforming the society all over the world. The digital revolution in financial services alone is allowing access to capital. And as I mentioned, it doesn't always have to be in the US dollar. There's cryptocurrencies. There's, you know, there's just assets and leveraging assets and, crowdfunding, all these things are instant payment processing for your business online. You can set up shop and be instantly accepting payments, and there's the peer-to-peer and the blockchain is the technology behind cryptocurrencies. The blockchain is one of those revolutionary technologies that's it's kind of a operating system. You know, we I have a ebook on my website about the blockchain, and go check it out if you're interested. But it's very important technology. And there's all other online investment tools and platforms such as our firm, Hoodoo Financial, where we all belong to a category that's fairly new. It's fintech, where it's online trading, online investing, digital platforms and transference of currencies and things. So it's an innovative area that is transforming the way the world works. And way investment clubs play into this is it's on the ground level. As I mentioned, for the group to prosper, the individual needs to, but the individual needs training and practice and experience and learn to invest and learn the tricks of the trade. The best ways to do that is to join an investment club that is focused on your particular area of interest. If you're interested in real estate, there's groups of people that they're there to learn about real estate and stock market investing, starting businesses, investing in businesses, all kinds of niche marketing, not marketing, but investment arenas that, but with all the intent is to make great profits and in this strategic, targeted way. And so, as you know, there are multiple real estate investment strategies. You may have an investment club that focuses on a particular strategy. Some that are, focus on whatever expertise you bring to the group. And, and it's an all-out effort of like-minded or people in similar industries. Stock market groups are probably one of the most consistently common in that they start with people who don't know how to invest and don't know what to do, how to do, what it's all about, and they join investment clubs and learn. And they learn and they invest on a regular basis, and they see their assets grow. And at least with the investment club accounts at our firm, the individuals receive their access to their own investment account as an individual, retirement accounts and such. But and learn how to apply what they're learning to their specific circumstance. And this is just a group of people who are using dollar cost averaging as a group to increase the asset size and for new investments. And that's what an investment club is. But this is also what you need to do personally, and not just personally, as a family. There's such a thing as family financial planning. And this is how, the ultra high net worth invest their money. They invest consistently, regularly, dollar cost averaging into stock market, real estate, and business assets in a very targeted, intentional way. And they build this machine and pass it down to their kids. And when I say machine, I mean a asset producing machine. And this is literally group economics being put into action. And when you do this in investment clubs, in family investment clubs, you hear a lot of different terminologies. Oh, we want family banking, we want all of this. The bottom line is investment clubs is the vehicle that will allow you to implement these ideas, these strategies of getting friends and family or and beyond. there are multiple things you can do with investment clubs, and it's not the you know it goes deeper in terms of the magic things you can do in terms of business development, real estate development, utilizing stock market assets, investing in all kinds of, um, alternative assets. There are investment clubs that are interested in many different aspects of investing, and this is a way to explore them. So if those groups, you can't find one that's open for new members, start your own is really fundamentally what it's all about. But but the point is to develop a system of group economics, and there are five facets we're going to discuss about group economics, and what what we're trying to get through these points is that group economics is may be the answer to the blight, the disadvantages, the unemployment, the murders, the violence, the police brutality, all of the ills that plague the black community. Group economics is definitely one of the key factors that can change that all around in a hop, skip, and a jump, really, literally amazingly short amount of time. But it's all about the group. As I mentioned, each component must prosper. So if that means sometimes people have to get drugged into to prosperity. It's hard for them to do it on their own, and so you know that's what a group sometimes is required to do. But how can you make a difference in the community by participating in group economics? That's the five facets we're going to explore, and it's time to really stop making excuses and start making changes in the community. So we can identify some of the ways that group economics can be implemented. So those five facets. Number one, businesses. Black uh, to we have to provide black owned and run businesses, and whether they're new ones or old ones, for our black consumers to buy from. And there must be plans in place to replace those businesses that are owned by the members outside of the community that are servicing the community. So what I mean, literally walk through your neighborhood, and every business there that exists that is doing well, you need to be in competition with them, period. Because we need an option to choose from. Give us, competition is everything. So it's not even just uh, that, you build it and then black people will come buy from you. It's you build it and you need to be a competitive replacement for whomever is doing business in your community. And number two, because we know that you are the only one who's going to give that chance that we need, and we need to hire from our group. So that's group economics no matter who you are. But speaking of the black community in particular, we need to reduce that rate of unemployment and improve the satisfaction of members of our community who to work, because and so provide a viable, better option is what I'm saying. So business owners must hire from our local community. So part of the effect of black group economics is improving our community. So the jobs will reduce the high rate of unemployment. So by starting more businesses will create more jobs. Those more jobs equals more money to be pumped into the economy. So so the money circulates right back into a closed loop. And as I mentioned, this is not just, oh, you put the black flag out in the front and we're going to come to yours. It must be of superior quality. and we need the businesses to be accountable to us. And these businesses must be of the highest quality and willing to be held accountable by black patrons for their service and their products. So we have to be better in all ways than them. So and that can be done because think about it, we've been getting juked this whole time, and just providing better than what they're doing is 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 competition, and it's worthy competition. Number four, marketing. Black businesses must market themselves actively to the black community to make sure that the services and products are known. Marketing is important to creating the success modeling for aspiring entrepreneurs. So one thing we know in this world is that marketing works, positive or negative, and African Americans have been very good in the marketing arena. We have been used as marketing, and now we are controlling the marketing. But I think we need to get a targeted, focused, uniform message and take the creativity of each individual business and integrate that message into our marketing, and that message to be some way to create success in aspiring entrepreneurs and be forward focused on business and entrepreneurship and investing. Number five is consumer loyalty. The community of black consumers have to be committed to patronizing great black businesses. You know, we can't have that negativity that was somewhat chiseled into us at times, but we need to give, I would say, be committed to give your community's business first before you test the waters outside of it. And black consumers must be willing to respectfully hold black businesses accountable to maintain the high standards of products and services. That means we need to be able to pull the card of the business and respectfully say, hey, you know, this didn't work well. You know, here's a tip. Please make these changes. And our companies need to be able to respectfully accept that constructive criticism, make the improvements, and move on. It doesn't have to be a battle. You know what I'm saying? And so, all right, a few ways to use group economics. Start a business. Support a black-owned business. Hire a black worker. Open an account at a black financial institution. Attend community events. Create a community garden or community center where we can come together and exchange ideas. Start a black school or contribute to a black school. We must educate ourselves for those things that we are being, to reverse those things we are being miseducated about. And create a trust fund for your children. That's as simple as a uniform gifts to minors account. With our investment clubs, members are allowed to, are welcome to create uniform accounts for their kids. In fact, we have a kids investment club. That's the Kids Club Investment Training Program, and it's an investment club for kids, 5 kids or more. You can be free to start your own, and each member of the Kids Club, meaning each kid that is a investment club member, receives their uniform gifts to minors account. So even outside of our firm, go somewhere and create that account for your kids and invest regularly. Join a community investment club, an investment group of some kind focused in the areas that you are particularly interested in, that allows you to learn, plan, and invest, and improve your understanding of finance and economics at all times. You know, improve your understanding of finance and economics at all times. There are so many strategies, um, technologies, methodologies, and financial planning is a process that never ends. So our firm, uh, we we focus on learn, plan, and invest. Our clients will become financially literate. We will institute financial planning processes to plan out their investment portfolio for themselves and their family. And investment. Our investment platform allows for portfolio investing, um, commission-free portfolio trades, fractional shares, dollar-based investing, auto rebalancing, and so on and so on and so on. I'll get into the particulars, depending on your needs. But thanks for listening. I'm going to cut it there. That's how just a taste of group economics using investment clubs and with the goal of economic development. Thanks for listening. We'll talk more soon.